Okay, I'm here and once again streaming Final Fantasy II Pixel Remaster. Um, I think I'm pretty close to beating the game, like hopefully final dungeon here. Last night I got to where Friday, Thursday, recently. Last time I played, I got to where I believe the final dungeon is, but decided to save and leave it at that. I will resume here now. I did just discover before I came in here that Leon is apparently seems to be the final boss. For anyone who doesn't know, Leon was our friend at the beginning. We had one fight that he was in, and then we got split up. Haven't seen him again. We did look for him briefly. They didn't spend a whole lot of time looking for him. Kind of lame. But gave up on him awfully quick. And since then, there's this Dark Knight dude who's been sporadically in the game, and it turns out that's him. We did beat the evil emperor last time we played, and it was really easy. Pretty easy. And I had a feeling that wasn't going to be the real end because it was just too easy. And then the game kept on going, and then it turned out, yep, here we go. Here is the real bad guy. So we're off to I think this is going to be the final dungeon, the former emperor's palace here, because Leon has apparently stepped up and taken his place. So I'm not sure how to get in. I might have to fly in. Oh, there we go. I'll have to fly in. So I was here earlier on this little arena or whatever. I had to rescue the princess from there. And then right here, I think this is going to be the final palace. But, yeah, the dungeon. So wish me luck. Let's head in. So I'm definitely hoping to beat this game tonight. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's a neat game, and I like kind of the simplicity of it. Same with Final Fantasy II, and I don't mean that in the sense that it's an easy game, because it is definitely not. But Final Fantasy I that I just recently played, Pixel Remaster, I felt was like a tougher game. This is challenging, but not like one was. But I like picking it up and playing it is easy, right? You can figure out the controls and the basics all pretty easy. It's not horribly deep or complicated. You can just level your way through things. So I do appreciate that. Plus, being turn-based, you can kind of just stop and walk away for a bit and come back. You're not going to miss anything. I'm probably, I don't know, let me check, 30 hours probably almost into it? Yeah, almost 30 hours, which is lengthy. I think it's only a 25 hour game usually, but I've done a decent amount of grinding, and I have left it sit a few times, which probably inflated the time of it. So anyway, here we are. I think this is the final dungeon. I'm going to go ahead and proceed forward. I have no idea what the final boss is going to be like though either. The final boss in Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster was really difficult. I actually didn't think I was going to make it. And I had some viewers watching me that had played before and knew all about it and were kind of giving me tips, but that one was tough. And I regretted not having saved a little bit more recently than I did, but I don't know about this game. So far, I'd say 2 is less difficult than 1, but I don't know if that's going to hold true through this final dungeon here and the final boss. And I don't know, I didn't do any extra leveling before I headed into this final dungeon. So we'll see. This general dude, they look pretty cool, but he did pretty big damage to Guy when he hit him. I don't know if you noticed that, but that was 900 damage in a single hit. So who knows? Maybe this is a situation where I'm gonna wish I was a little bit higher level. Let me see those diamond gloves that they dropped. See if anybody could benefit from those. Maybe I will give those to him, because it will lower his attack by 3 but raises defense by 5, and I think I could use the defense here. He's got pretty good attack as it is, because as you can see he's got 2 poison axes. Now my guys I think are fairly well leveled and equipped. I've got pretty much all the latest equipment items that I've been able to find in the stores. Plus, I've been equipping them with the best stuff I've been stumbling on. I did a decent amount of grinding through the game. I haven't really run from too many battles, other than every now and then I run into somebody who poisons me and I don't feel like fighting. So I think I should be fairly tough, or at least up through now. I've been able to beat most bad guys without too much challenge. Wood Golem, I fought them before. He ambushed me though, so that's not fun. I don't, yeah, and he poisons me, so that's not fun either. This guy, I should be able to kill him in like a hit with the fire. He's got fire 7, right? So that should waste him. She's asleep, but she'll wake up as soon as this battle ends. As far as I can tell so far, Venom is the only status effect that doesn't go away. This can't be the final boss already. If it is, then the final dungeon was nothing. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, let's check this out. Where am I going? Alright, there's a chest right in front of me. I can't really go anywhere else, so I could go all the way down here and get that chest. Well, let's go forward and grab this chest. Okay, I can't remember what these dudes, the deal is with these dudes. I fought them before, but let's see. I don't know if what they're immune to, if anything. We'll find out here. Well, physical did pretty good against them, so I guess that's what I should have used. Yeah, apparently physical is the way to go against these dudes. They're poisoned now anyway, from what's his face. Okay, well his fire leveled up. I've got a lot of like healing items and everything. You can see I brought a bunch of max out on high potions, end potions, antidotes, all that. So I came prepared. Diamond Curious. Okay, let's see if that's better than what these dudes already have. It's a little better. Let me see. Compare it to what he's got here. Black Garb. Let me see what it is compared to what she's got. Now this Ricard guy, you probably noticed he's way behind everybody else. He just joined my party pretty late in the game here. Pain in the butt. I don't like that they've been doing that. That 4th slot has been a revolving door of people. When the game started, Leon, my friend, was in our party. He lasted 1 battle. We got split up from him, and then we spent a little bit of time looking for him. But then after that, it's just been a revolving door of people temporarily joining my party. And Ricard, I don't know, Ricard, he joined fairly late, so he really didn't get a whole lot of action. And now Leon, turns out after he disappeared, he joined the bad guys, and he's now who we're actually going to fight. I believe he's going to be the final boss, but we'll see. I hope he's the final boss, because I don't really feel like fighting additional bosses. Alright, these killer mantises, I've fought them before, not too bad. Actually, same with the vampire lady, she's not too bad either. Alright, yeah, I fought all of these guys. Only thing is I keep getting ambushed. But these guys are not new to me. Yeah, Ricard, like, see how weak he is compared to everybody else? Maybe I need to, what was I gonna say? Maybe I should have leveled him up a bit. Before I came in here, but whatever, it's too late now. We'll see how it goes. And it's not like there's going to be a chance to save again, I'm sure. Well, I don't know that this is the final dungeon. I suspect it is. Alright, so everybody's stats are leveled up. I'm going to actually go ahead and use some potions. They're just plain old normal boring potions. stocked up on those. I want to keep my guys pretty high health, because you never know what you're going to run into. Okay, there's nothing down there. I always forget I can run in this game. Alright, these guys, they seem to be weak against physical, so I'll just take them out real quick. There we go. Not too bad. Hopefully knock this game out tonight. Let's see what's down here. All the way down there, there's a chest. And there's these two rooms. I don't know which one I actually want to go in first, but... Alright, I have not fought these stone golems. I don't know what's going to be good against them. Probably not fire. I imagine physical attacks aren't going to be great. I'm just going to use random stuff. We'll find out. Ultimate did okay. Actually, even physical attack wasn't too bad. Or at least, yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I didn't do big damage to him, but I should kill those vampires, though. They've got that life stealing. They can kill Ricard easily, or Stone Golem guy can kill Ricard pretty easily. Man, he's just so weak. Because he joined my party so late in the game. Alright, these fights are easy at least. Alright, take these vampire girls out real quick. Get this chest. Garlic. Okay, well, help me fight the vampires, I guess. I may actually have some stuff I want to use. Let me see. What can I see? Alright, there's two different exits out of here. I'm gonna fight these vampire girls first, just because they have this drain life spell that does quite a bit of damage. Well, I meant to go after them. I killed the one, and then he just automatically went after the other one. Okay, it wasn't too bad. I don't know which one to go in, so I'm just gonna go in this one. There's a chest up there I can get. And a chest down here. It looks like, my guess is the other way just had a chest, so I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna try not to spend too much magic, because you never know I'm gonna need it. This could be a long dungeon, I don't know. but hopefully it's not too long. Usually, how it goes is final dungeon is long, and there's about 42 different final bosses. Okay, I don't know if I fought these skulls. Let's find out what's up with them. Oh, well, they're not too bad, apparently. Maybe I have fought them, I just don't remember. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, this is just a chest. All these random battles get really annoying. I mean, not that that's news to anybody. Anyone who's played these kind of games knows random battles are frustrating. I mean, I really don't mind random battles that much. It's just when you can't take a step without getting into one. Man, like everybody's stunned here. They should come back here pretty soon, though. The stone golem's got all sorts of magic. Not sure what is actually strong against him. Go ahead and... Yeah, I've got a bunch of ethers too. I think I loaded up on my ethers. Well, I know I loaded up on them. I just don't know how much I loaded up on them. Right, 68. Maybe I should have bought more of those, actually. Because I'm taking a lot of damage already. The ethers are handy for healing ourselves. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to want to run through these battles at some point, probably, just because I'm fighting every single one, and it's causing me to have to use a decent number of healing items. Hourglass. Alright, so nothing too crazy here. Alright. And I'll have him take out Golem. Oh, shoot. Nope. I did the wrong thing. I didn't want him to hit both people. There. I think they will kill the Black Knight, who looks cool, by the way. And then his thing, I was thinking with one hit kill the Golem, but it's got to be pretty close. Next hit should finish him off. Hopefully this is not too horribly long. I maybe should have leveled up more before coming in here. Just because, right? Just to prepare, but I'm fairly eager to beat it. The main reason to level up would just be Ricard. He's just so far behind everybody else. Okay, so now down here is a chest, up there is a chest, and then I have to go all the way around. Kind of don't want to go get all these chests because it's such a long extra walk, and then I get all these extra fights, but you never know what's going to be in it. Alright, she should be basically dead here. So far, haven't encountered anything too crazy. Ether, nice. Yeah, I am hoping I can get through this tonight and be done. Just, I mean, like I said, I like it. It's not like I don't want to play it anymore. It just will be a relief to have it beat. And I did see Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster came out not too long ago. I actually would like to play that. I think I'll take a little break because I did just I played 1, 2, and 12 recently, so could use a little break. Also, I need to heal now because my people practically killed each other there. She's got venom. Yeah, see, I don't know. I'm questioning whether I should have bought more stuff. I loaded up on just about everything, but these guys are strong. I'm not at all worried about being able to beat them, but they do big damage. I mean, they'll kill somebody if they target just one, because they do big damage per hit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Furion almost died right away. Yeah, I'm having to use so many healing items already. Buckler, that's a weak shield, isn't it? Yeah, like, I really want this horrible shield at this point in the game. I might start running from some battles at some point. I don't know, we'll see. Just to get through here quicker without... mostly, it's not even a speed thing. It's I would like to get through here without half my healing items gone. Kind of want to fight them, but these vampire girls are not bad. And the stone golem's not even too bad. I'm just not really sure what to hit him with. And then he's going to turn around and do big damage to me when he hits me. So let's see. Yeah, I need to figure out what... I'm not really sure what's good against these stone golems. Let's try Blizzard, I guess. He should be fairly close to dead. I'm gonna be like... let's see. I mean, I am taking a ton of damage. Oh, interesting. That's the Emperor. Imperial Shadow. So, I mean, I don't know if the Emperor's Ghost or what. I have no idea how difficult this guy's going to be. He's a Shadow. I'm wondering what he's going to be strong and weak against. He looks pretty cool, though. Paulie didn't do a whole lot. I don't know if this is just a normal bad guy, or if he is... let's see, if he is actually... of some significance. Like, is he a mini-boss, or... is this just a bad guy? I'm guessing it was not a mini-boss then. Alright, let's see. I don't know what that skull is. It's the first time I've seen that. What is that? Okay. Cursed, maybe? Let's try that. That's, okay. I'm not sure what that one even did. Alright, yeah, I don't know if that was just a normal bad guy we're going to run into again, or if that was something special. Now, see this. I'm probably not going to go for this chest. That's a long way to run just to get that chest. It could be something amazing. I don't know. That's a bunch of a bunch of fights just to get whatever in there, and then have to come all the way back around to go down there. So. And that's obviously just a pain, mostly because I'm in the final dungeon and don't want to use all my stuff. All my ethers, all my potions, all my antidotes. I'd like to try to conserve. I mean, there could be something amazing in there, but that's a long walk over there. I mean, I could just run from the battles, but Ricard is venom, so it's poison that doesn't go away after the battle, so I gotta heal that. Otherwise, he takes damage with every step, and will continue taking damage in the next battle. He joined my party very late in the game. My slot number 4 has actually been a revolving door of people, and he was the latest to join, like very, very late. The original slot number 4 belonged to Leon, their friend to the other party members, but it appears that he is the bad guy, and we're going to be fighting him here pretty soon. I don't know if he's the final boss or not. I suspect he probably is, but yeah, we only saw him for one battle, and they made a few references to him, how he had gone missing, and he took the Emperor's place after we beat him. Alright, I'll get these chests, because I'm not going to get that one. Well, I don't know about that door in the bottom right, if I need to go there. But I'll get these 2 chests, because they're not actually very far out of the way. I'm trying to preserve magic and items as much as I can, just because I don't have a chance to replenish them or save or anything. Farion and Guy both have weapons that poison, I believe, so that's handy. You know, I don't know entirely what this quick save option even does. Can't imagine it's actually just going to save, because that would be too nice. Random battles, I just hate every freaking step. I just don't want to fight him. They aren't that strong. I can beat him, no problem. But he will give me a pounding in the meantime. And that's what I don't want to deal with, is having to heal all the damage and risk using up all my potions. I don't think that's likely, but because I have a lot. I have high potions, I have magic spells, everybody's got cure, quite a few ethers. Anyone need any healing? But I am having to use a lot of potions already. I mean, I came in here with 99. those are nearly gone. These guys are no problem. I'll just fight them, knock them out real quick. But I think this is the final dungeon. I hope this is the final dungeon. I mean, of course, the last dungeon I thought was the final dungeon too. And then I beat the Emperor, and then we went back and started celebrating, only to get back and find out the Black Knight, I think it was, Dark Knight, took the Emperor's place, and he's now in charge. I don't feel like fighting him, because it just takes quite a few hits to kill him, and he's going to end up damaging me in the meantime. And I just don't want to have to heal the damage. Like I said, I'm not actually worried about getting killed by him. 5th floor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which one I'm going to have to go on. Let's find out. I'm just going to go to the closest one first and hope that's it. Same thing. Not going to fight this guy. He's not horribly difficult. I know I can beat him. But it'll take probably a round and a half to kill him, and in that time he's going to smack people around, and I don't want to have to heal him. Let's see. There's a chest there, and then up to the next floor. It feels like you can't even take a step. Oh geez, Toad. That is the first time I've actually had Toad cast on me. I do have some Toad healing stuff. That is so funny though, it looks so funny. Those skulls look pretty cool. I don't know how many Toad healing things I have. Maiden's Guess, 25, okay, I should be good. I mean, if I get Toad cast on me that many times in this dungeon, then that's weird. But I'm gonna definitely go for these guys first. These skulls, so that they don't Toad me again. I do wish there was like traditional save points in here, so you could just save at some point. Because what if I get to the very end and my guys are all Toads, right? Like, what do they expect you to do? Monsters. Okay, hopefully it's not too tough. Ooh. I have not fought any of these guys. I may have fought those cats, but they may have had a different name. And I've definitely fought the Gorgons, but not the queen one. I probably should have attacked her first, because she's presumably going to be able to turn me to stone. She wasn't too bad. Oh, jeez. Alright, I think every status effect that was cast on them just goes away at the end. None of these, Sunblade, nice, let's find out what that does. Yeah, I'm gonna give one to him. Oh, man. But I want to keep him with the poison axe, because the poison is actually has been beneficial, so. What's he got? Oh, he's got a poison axe too, nice. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna keep the poison axe. I'm running low on potions at this point. I've still got high potions. And ethers that I can use for curing myself. You know, casting magic. Alright, these Lamia things shouldn't be too bad as long as they don't turn me to stone. Oh, charm is annoying. unfortunately didn't work. I wonder how many floors are in this castle. I'm actually gonna look it up real quick. I don't really read guides and stuff. I like to just kind of stumble on it and find out what's going on. But, oh, I'm not even sure that this is the final dungeon. Huh. Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't think it is. So I'm less worried about it now. I have a chance to do some healing and re-equipping afterwards. I'm not positive it isn't, but I am thinking from what I just skimmed, there is another dungeon after this. But that means I probably don't have anything too crazy to worry about at the end of this dungeon. I guess we'll find out. But after I beat it, hopefully I get a chance to leave, and I will go and stock up on ethers, potions, high potions, and everything else. Oh, I mean, I'd stocked up on everything before I came in here, but one thing I didn't stock up on too much was, what was it? Ethers. I've got like 60, but there's no reason at this point in the game. I don't have anything else to spend my money on. Might as well fully stock up on ethers, get 100, 99 of them. Might as well get 99 of everything at this point, right? So let's see. Down here, I guess. Where is the... I wonder if this is not even the right path. Might have to backtrack a bit. Well, that didn't do a whole lot. Also, gives me a chance to level up Ricard a bit before the next dungeon. If I'm right and there is another dungeon. Oh, nice. Oh, so this is a pain, because they can turn me to Toad. See, this could hurt. Now I should wipe them all out here pretty much, but I got a good number of hits in on me. They keep toading her. She's the one they toaded last time. Three elixirs, so that's handy. Well, there's nowhere else here I can go. So apparently I just didn't go the right way. I can beat this guy easily. But yeah, I thought this was going to be the final dungeon. I mean, it still could be, but I did just skim a guide really quick so I wanted to get an idea how long it was. And it does not appear it is. I mean, I could be wrong. I didn't read it really because I don't want spoilers. Other than I I did want to get an idea of like, is this, do I have 3 hours ahead of me, or do I, or what? Okay, now where did I come from? I came from, so this whole path was the wrong way. This is a bonus way basically to get some extra chests. But yeah, once I beat this dungeon, I can go back to, well, I don't know that I'm going to have a chance to go on back to normal town and do all that. Like, I'd like to think I will. But sometimes in these kind of games, you know, once you enter that dungeon, it makes you just keep on going. And I might have to keep on going until I fight the boss. Like, I don't know if this is going to lead directly to the next dungeon, or if it's going to give me a break in between where I can go re-equip and heal and rest and whatever. If I can, I will go by, stock up fully on ethers, potions, high potions, antidotes, whatever other status carrying stuff. Especially knowing that it's the end of the game, there's no reason not to go all out on buying this stuff. See, these guys are a pain. I'm just gonna flee. I can kill them, but they will do a lot of damage. And they're not hard. They've never killed a single one of my people. But each hit is like 1,600 damage or something. I don't remember which of these ways I came from. I think I need to run all the way around. I mean, everybody's getting good experience here. I think I came from that stairway there. I don't really want to. I don't like those stone golems because I don't know. I'm just not entirely sure what is the best attack to use against them. And Ricard is just so weak. Yeah, I still have not figured this one out. What to use against them. If there is anything that's particularly good. But yeah, Ricard joined my party very late. And he's just not recovered. Or not caught up anywhere close. Well, one of my guys died. That doesn't happen too often. I'm actually going to use a Phoenix down. And I have to use Antidote. Because he has Venom. And she has Venom. See, that was a pain battle. Like, that's why I don't like to fight those things, actually. Because they tend to just... Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use magic. They tend to... Oh, where was I? Cast status effects, and the battles take forever. And he's still got 140 magic. They have a lot of magic, to be honest. But yeah, those golems, they just are long battles. Because I don't really know what to hit them with. Or maybe that's the point. Maybe they're, you know, they're big stone golems. They just don't take much damage. The wood ones are weak against fire. I can spurn them. Those stone ones, they take a lot of hits to kill. And in the meantime, I take a lot of damage. That's why I have a tendency to run from them. Not because I can't beat them. That was actually the toughest. Yeah, because I think I got ambushed, right? Alright, I think this is the way Okay, yeah, see, I was just on the other side, so now I just gotta go all the way around. Just a long run. These skulls are weak health-wise, but they cast a bunch of status effects, which is annoying. So I wish I could have chosen who they'd attack after they killed the first skull, and I would have gone right for him. Although the plant, I think, casts status effects too, so. When I first encountered these flying rays, I thought they were insanely difficult. I mean, they were actually, because at the time I was much lower level. But it's fine now. These cockatrices can obviously turn me to stone. So fortunately, I managed to avoid that. It'd be nice, actually, if I got to reunite with Leon after I beat him. He rejoins my party. Because he was only in my party for one battle. That would actually be really awesome. I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope we don't have to kill him. Or maybe we just defeat him and he just wanders. Let's see. Alright, well, I don't have any choices, so I obviously have to go up. Makes me think maybe I'm getting close to the end, since I'm not getting any choices anymore. It's just a lot of walking, and with these random battles, like that's, you just keep getting stuck. I mean, I'm free to run from them though, right? So, I just don't want to. Everyone's fairly good. I'm gonna use some potions. But I gotta remember, if I get out of here and have the chance, I need to go rest and stock up on potions and everything. 8th floor, come on, this has gotta be, oh, there's a throne room. Okay, so probably down and up into the throne room is my guess. Oh, I don't know if I want to go for those chests. That's a long run. I think I will. Just because at this point I can run from any battle I don't feel like hitting. I don't know anything about this boss or what to encounter. How many rounds, what he's strong against, what he's weak against, what status effects he causes. I will heal up before I go fight him. Oh, I don't know how many forms he has. There's nothing I hate more than a boss with a bunch of forms. That, I mean, it's not unique to me though, right? I'm running because I don't want to fight this golem. No, the worst though is when you try to run and then it fails and he hits you. Because the whole point of running was just so that I don't have to get hit by him. Same thing. I don't feel like fighting him. I got away a lot easier that time. It's such a long run though. That's why I'm running in all these guys. Alright, I can take these guys. And we'll see though. I am hoping that after I kill him, I get to like leave and go back out into the real world and heal and rest or whatever. But we'll see. I really don't have any idea. Hellfire? What is that? Is it an item or is that a spell? Huh. I've not seen it. What am I missing here? Oh, right there. A stone that deals fire damage. Alright. So nothing too spectacular there. Monsters. Wind flute. I think that does like wind damage or something. So I guess that's nice to have those just in case I do get in a situation where I'm out of magic. I'm gonna run from these guys again too. I'm a coward, but I'm about to fight a boss, and these guys will do like 800 damage a hit. I don't want to be weak before I fight them. This is just about the most battles I've ever run from, but like I said, I'm right in front of a boss. I may also, if I get a chance to leave after this fight, before the next dungeon, assuming there is a next dungeon, I will rest, buy antidotes, healing potions, high potions, ethers, phoenix downs. I'm going to max out on all of it, right? There's no reason not to. We've got a lot of money and nothing else to spend it on at this point. But also, I'll probably do a little bit of grinding just to try to get Ricard where he should be. Unless, what I'm hoping is I get to be reunited with, actually that one's almost full. I'm hoping I get to be reunited with, what's his name? Leon. I'm hoping he joins. Because Leon's who I'm about to fight here. I'm hoping he just joins. I doubt it a little bit, but that would be pretty cool. There he is, Leon the Dark Knight. I expected you come, Furion. I don't actually know how to pronounce his name, but do you really think you can kill me? Stop, both of you! Why do you insist on fighting, Leon? Weak words from the weak. You know what rules the world? Power, sheer power. The Imperial throne is mine. You'd think, though, if he's going to take over the Imperial throne, he would, like, be good. I mean, he was a good guy before until the Empire came and killed his family and burned the city down and everything. The weak cannot survive without the strong to control them. How many lives did the rebels throw away when they chose to oppose the Empire? Oh, what's going on here? Who is that? Emperor, delusions of grandeur do not become you, Leon. Though I find the thought of you as Emperor quite deliciously absurd, it ends now. This world can have but one Emperor, and I am he. Oh, dang. So I'm not going to fight Leon, I'm going to fight him instead? You're alive? What are you? So I fought the Emperor at the end of the last dungeon. He wasn't too bad. Too difficult. And I killed him. He didn't look like that, though. He looked like that ghost thing I fought earlier in this dungeon. Not that it matters. The Empire's mine now, and I have no intention of handing it over. I don't know what's happening here. The Empire? Ha! I've no need for such trifles now. All the world shall fall by my hand, and the powers I gained in hell. And your blood will be the first to spill. Is he going to kill Leon? Call to Avern. You can use it to escape. Yeah, we have a Avern. That's how we got in here. Ricard, what are you doing? You may have a little trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the Dragoons. Oh, he's going to sacrifice himself. That's what keeps happening, actually. Everybody keeps leaving. So then, Leon is actually going to end up joining my party. So I was right, yeah. Like, there's been a revolving door of people. Interesting. You may have trouble spilling the blood of Ricard Highwind, last of the Dragoons. Pathetic insect. I will enjoy making you rue those words. May the spirits of the Dragoons lend me their strength. Ricard! That dragon's awesome. But yep, so he's dead. Looks like... Whoa, what's going on here? Looks like I did manage to escape. I'm guessing Leon's now going to join my party, because I've got a fourth slot that just opened up, because that guy died. That fourth slot has been a revolving door, though. Like, I started with Leon, using it for one battle, Then I've had like 3 other people, each of them joined very briefly. They're all weak because they're way behind everybody else. Now we get to like near the very end, and Leon's back. I'm guessing he's going to join my party. I hope. Furion, now that the Dragoon just sacrificed himself. Furion, what happened? You're the Dark Knight. You'd best start explaining. So this is a princess. She's leading the rebellion. The Emperor has risen from hell. Ricard died so we could escape. Joseph, Minwu, Sid, Ricard, all dead. I can't even remember who Joseph was now. Minwu was the Queen's white mage who sacrificed himself. Sid just died in an attack, and then Ricard just sacrificed himself. I don't know how much more I can take. As long as the Emperor lives, more will die. Leon. Of course, I mean, he didn't care that more were going to die just a few minutes ago. He was trying to take over and be just like the Emperor. So this, I mean, this is an old game, but obviously not doing any real character development there, right? It's like he switched to being bad, like, overnight. And then as soon as the Emperor's back, he's like, wait, never mind, I'm good. Let Leon join us, please. Yeah, that's whatever. The Dark Knight, a rebel? I mean, he literally just wanted to be the Emperor a few minutes ago, and now he's pretending the other Emperor is bad. Get lesser of two evils, I guess. I'll leave the decision to you. Leon, let's fight the Emperor together. Please. Maria, Furion. Alright. He better be strong, though. Leon joined the party. Let's see how he is. I hope I get to save. Alright, let's go. The audience chamber is right this way. Oh, we already knew that. Actually, I want to see what equipment and everything. Leon's health is way under ours. And he thought he was going to put up a fight against us? He's got like no MP either. So I'm going to probably end up grinding some to try to level him up a little bit. Let's see what magic he's got. This is the problem I've had with he's got nothing. I got to get him some cure at least. Let's give him some. Teaches a Scourge spell. I don't even remember what that does. Let's see. Fire. I assume he's the final person who's going to join my party because it just wouldn't make much sense otherwise. I'm near the end of the game. I don't think I'm going to be getting more temp people. Yeah, just load him up. Okay, well, I don't have as much as I was thinking I would. I'm guessing I just need to go back. And yeah, I think I just literally just go. It just gave me a chance to leave, heal, and just fly right back, probably. No one told me where to go next. Risen Soul, the Emperor must be destroyed. Probably have to go fight him. Pandemonium is a castle of illusion. Its form appears in our world, but the true castle is rooted in hell. I've heard stories of a lake that leads to the underworld, but they're only stories. So maybe I have to find this lake that they're talking about. I don't know what's happening here. It's controlling it. I'm not doing this. Probably just going to show Pandemonium. Oh, there's the lake. I don't remember exactly where that was, but I'm going to rest, buy potions and all my healing stuff, maybe get him some magic, and then Probably just do a little grinding to get him a little higher level. Well, do I need to rest? Am I... Yeah, let's rest. So I don't think I'm going to beat it tonight, actually. I think I'm going to spend the rest of the night probably prepping for the fight. I want to see if there's some cure in here for him. Nope. So I do want to buy cure. Just because I'd like to have all my people, you know, be able to cure. Let me make sure nothing else has come into these stores to buy. Alright, but I will buy... curses. I got hit with this a little bit, so let's buy a few. I only got turned into a frog a couple times. Golden needle. I don't know how much I need those, but I feel like I should buy a lot, but you never know. Phoenix Downs, I'm gonna max out on. Ethers, max out on. Cottage. Elixirs I should buy more of, but I want to see how much money I've got. Let's see. $50,000. I mean, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I'm gonna buy 3. Let's see, how many ethers did I buy? I'm full on ethers. Yeah, I'm full on potions, high potions, ethers, antidotes. So really, I'm gonna actually go and look for a store that sells more magic so I can buy him some magic. It's crazy to me that he was like the big boss guy, right? He thought he was gonna take over as emperor and he was gonna rule, but he's got like no magic or anything. Alright, it gives us a chance to level him up a bit. I do want to, like I said, I want to go buy him some new magic. He's weak. Actually, I need to check his equipment too now that I think about it. And I've been very hesitant to give anyone these revolving door people anything equipment-wise, or even tome-wise, like the magic spells that you learn from tomes, because they've been a revolving door. Oh, he's got double weapons, so that's good. Diamond helm, he's got good equipment at least. But I've been very hesitant to give anybody anything because they're gonna leave. Over here was the mage town, so I want to check here for improved magic. Actually, let's talk to them. Oh, they're giving me old info. They have a bunch of spells in this place, last I checked. Holy, she's got it. It's not very strong because I haven't leveled it up. I've got flare and Ultima and Holy, and none of them I really used until late in the game, so they're not as strong as I wish. I don't know why they sell cure at 2 different places here, but whatever. I'm gonna give him that too. actually sap. Fear, Basuna. Alright, I'm gonna have a bunch of extra stuff just in case, but what do I want to give him? I gave him fire. Where is it all? Cure. Oh, I want to give him cure. Blizzard. Life. Basuna. Thunder. Shell. Protect. Alright. I think they're well equipped at this point. And I can just go grind a bit. I'm gonna grind right outside this place because then I can come right back in here and heal. Then when I feel like he's a little more ready, then I will run back to town, heal, jump in the airship and fly over to that lake that I don't remember where it was. But let's just fight a little bit here. I've never fought as Mantis King. He's new to me. I can't imagine he's that tough. Oh, he wasn't. He's dead. Now, Leon, his attack seems really good. His equipment's really good. His magic is non-existent. And his health is half of what everybody else's is. So that's a pain. And it's funny that, again, he thought he was going to take over as the Emperor and beat all of us, when it turns out he is the weakest guy in the group. I don't know why he thought... Yeah, I don't know what made him think he could beat us. Okay, moral burrows are cool. But I think I'm really close to the final dungeon. I thought I was in the final dungeon. Then I got to the end and found out it wasn't. That's actually the second time they faked me out in this game. So I fought the Emperor in the dungeon before that, beat him, and then it sent me to go fight the Dark Knight. Went to fight him, and the Emperor came back, and now we're going to fight the Emperor again. So, yeah, double fake out. Like, you thought you killed the Emperor, then all of a sudden you thought you were going to fight Leon. So that's a little lame. Okay, she got cured of that at the end of battle. I was worried that she was still going to have whatever that status effect was. Wonder what's over here. I don't think I've actually been over here at all. Wonder how difficult the battles are. I have fought these guys before, so it's not a big upgrade. His sword's pretty cool. Flame sword or whatever it was. Let's just keep on wandering around. Oh, it took us all the way across. So we're almost back to the palace, where I need to go to fight the newly revived Emperor. It's right over here. But I can't get up there directly anymore. Before I took the dragon to get there, if I remember right. Or no, did we take the airship? Whatever, we flew in there. But now they're telling me to go to the... there's a lake that I should use to get in there. a path at some lake. So I don't know if I fought these sandworms before. I think I did fight one at one point. If I remember right, these things might pack a punch, but I mean he's dead now, so it doesn't matter. Marlboros are classic right there in every game. They're a pain in the butt because they cast all sorts of effects, but I don't think he'll be a problem. Yeah, I'm a little worried about Leon just being so weak. So that's why I'm just wandering to level him up a bit, because he just joined my party. I don't want to go fight the final boss with Leon being just so dang weak. Well, when I say weak, I specifically mean low health. And, oh wow, fire, what was that, 15? I wasn't paying enough attention, but it's a pretty strong fire. That reminds me, fire, I probably should start using some more of their abilities, because I want them to be leveled up. I want their abilities to be close to, you know, as close to max strength as possible before I, you know, fight the final boss. And this is an easy fight, so actually I will do that. Relatively easy, right? I want to use Ultima, so I want to level that up. I want to use Holy. I will have him just cure, actually. He needs to level up everything. So, what do I want? I don't really care about leveling up Death, because that's not going to work against the final boss, I'm pretty sure anyway. So let's try Fire. Oh, okay. Stepped away for a moment. You can do that in a turn-based game. Once again, I'm going to use Ultima because I'm literally just trying to level it up. With her, Holy, I suspect Holy will be really good. In the final, if we're going to hell, or is what it sounded like, then I would think that would be a particularly important spell, but we'll see. Does like next to nothing, but that's because he's so weak. Once it comes down to it, that I'm like in any danger of losing, then yeah, I'll just kill these dudes. But right now, they're good target practice. And I'm not wasting magic by any means, because I can just cure my heal my magic when I get to the next town over. If I were in a dungeon, I wouldn't want to do this. That's the point. Just doing some grinding to level Leon up and to get my spell stronger before I go in. I mean, all my guys are grinding, but mostly Leon is what I need help on. Oh, come on. The king, who I'd never actually fought before, ran off like a coward. I think he knew that we were just messing with him. Ultimate doesn't seem to be that strong, if all things considered. But at this point, I'm basically getting ready to go to the final dungeon. I thought I was in the final dungeon, but I got to the end and it let me know the Emperor is back, basically, and he kicked what's his face to the curb, kicked Leon, the Dark Knight, to the curb, and says, "Hey, I'm back." So Leon joins my team, and we left. Now we're going back, but before I go back, I would like to do a little grinding and level up, particularly get Leon into a better place because he's very weak. It's actually getting a little hard to grind here though because all these guys keep running away. I want Leon obviously to gain experience, but I'm trying to use all of their spells so that they get stronger before I go on to the next level, which I believe is the final dungeon, but there's been 2 fake outs at this point. Basically, oh, he's barely got any magic anyway. Basically, the 2 dungeons ago or whatever, I fought the Emperor and killed him. Thought maybe, game over, but nope, that was not the case. And then next, they let me know Leon was taken over as the Emperor. So we went to face him, and then no, that wasn't the case either. Emperor came back. So I think now that I'm going to fight the Emperor. I think this will hopefully be the final one. We'll find out. I'm using some spells that may not make the most sense, only because I'm trying to level them up before I go into the final dungeon. I need to level up Leon across the board, but I'd like to get my ultimate spell and some of my other spells, my holy spell, into a better place. Leon, as you can see, his health is super weak, his MP is super weak, his attack is pretty solid, his equipment's pretty good too. So yeah, these aren't doing as much damage as I should. Just because I'm only doing it to try to level them up more so than, oh, that sucks. This is the first time I've actually cast Flare at all. Super weak because I've never used it. I'm not even sure what he did to kill her that easily, or who did it. Okay, well, he's gonna die. I'm in trouble here. Oh, I'm not now because she's back. Because he's back undead. I'm in trouble again. I might run here. Hopefully it works. Yeah, I just, too many status effects that battle. There we go. It's okay if he dies. I'm just gonna let him die, like Rocky says. Actually, I'm just gonna let him die. Whatever. It's gonna take too long. Oh, I have more than one? Now, one thing I don't like, when you go and sleep, you rest, whatever, it does not cure status effects, which I think is ridiculous. It should, when you rest, it should cure status effects. And it should restore health, but whatever. It's old school. It's expensive to heal here. Alright, I'm just going to continue my grinding. I'm going to go right out here, save, and then just fight here for a while. Like, I don't want to stray too far from a town. But I'd like to get there. I mean, you can see her. Or did I not? What's going on? Alright. As you can see, a lot of their spells are pretty weak right now. So I'm going to... Oh, Ultima is pretty leveled now, but it's not doing a whole lot of damage still. Holy and Flare, those are the two I really want to work on. And for him, for Leon, I just... anything. Let's see. Okay, Ultima. Holy. Defend. And we will do fire again. I'm just trying to level up their stuff before I head to the final dungeon. What I think is a final dungeon. Okay, his fire leveled up, so that part's accomplished, mission accomplished. I think I'm at the point of the final dungeon, but I am just trying to grind first. I want to make sure I'm ready for it. Leon just joined the party. He's super, super weak. His attack is really good. His equipment's really good. But he has some... I mean, just... I guess awful HP and MP, so I'm trying to do a little bit of fight, and he had no magic, so I'm trying to level up a little bit of his magic, and in the meantime I'm also trying to level up Ultima and Holy that my other two folks have, so that I can use them. I don't want to wander too far from a town, because then I can just run back and heal all the time. Let's see. But I should be pretty close to the end. My slot number 4, where Leon is, has been a revolving door of different party members, and that's been a pain because they're all weak and they all join and they're just way behind everybody else. Except the first guy was actually pretty strong. If you're wondering why I'm just using random abilities that don't really make sense against them and why I don't just kill them, it's because I'm purposely trying to use certain abilities to strengthen them. I want to get these abilities leveled up. I want to get Leon leveled up. So I'm just kind of messing with these guys early. Using them as target practice. So here we go. I thought I was going to beat the game tonight, because I thought I was in the final dungeon. I mean, I haven't read ahead, really. I don't know what's about to happen. It's all new. I'm discovering it as I go. But the second time in a row, they've done a fake out where I thought I was a final boss, and it was not the final boss. But this time I found out that the Emperor is resurrected, and the guy who I thought was going to be the final boss is joining our party. So that gave me a chance then to leave, heal, re-equip, save, and now I'm just doing some grinding before I go back and fight. I'm going to try Flare, because I have not even used that a single time yet. I don't think. Maybe once. Yeah, it was pretty weak, but again, I haven't been using it. I think this will probably kill him. Nothing leveled up by anybody, so that was a fail. I don't think I've actually fought these before. I fought the parasites. Not familiar with these mega parasites, though. I assume they're very similar. I'm going to go ahead and attack one, get their numbers down. Yeah, his attack is pretty solid. I'm not sure what effect he's got cast on him right now. Not sure what that is. Oh, he just forgot magic, maybe? I'm still right next to a town, so I can go back and heal easily. Let's see. I want to get that holy up the most because I'm going to fight. I think I'm going to hell basically, so seems like it would be a good one to use. Alright, probably getting close to the point to where I will heal, do a final bit of healing, and then head on over to the final dungeon. Now these guys are a pain to actually fight and mess around with because they do cast a ton of status effects. I'm going to kill off at least one. But yeah, I'm essentially just messing around with these guys. To use them as target practice to level up. I don't know how Guy died. I wasn't paying attention. These guys are a huge pain because of the status effects. No, he should kill one off here. Yeah. I don't think that made any sense to do at all. Nice, killing himself. I want him to be alive to make sure he gets XP. Yeah, these guys are a pain. Just because of all the status effects they cast. Like right now, I mean, if you're just watching, like I'm just basically messing around trying to grind, level up a bit. But fighting those guys, using them as the one to grind with is actually kind of tough because they cast status effects on you. And I'm not even actually just trying to kill them. I'm trying to use certain spells and get them to level up because I'm almost to the final boss. At least I believe I'm almost to the final boss. I want to get my spell is a little stronger before I go do that. So I'm trying to use specific spells, but then I'm stumbling on these guys that I'm essentially using as target practice to get my spells out, and they are casting status effects on me while I'm trying to mess with them. I mean, if I just attacked them, I'd kill them, but yeah, Ultima, I've got it pretty high level. Her, I want to level up Holy more. Oh, fire heals them, so I guess do not use that next time. If fire heals them, I mean, Holy should waste them, I would think, but it didn't do that much. Here we go. Ultima is getting better. Man, Leon's weak. Let's see, I'm just trying to keep him alive so he gets some XP. His attack is pretty good, but he came with no magic, and just very low health and MP. Holy. And his equipment was pretty good though too, I'll say that. His equipment and his attack, both very solid. But yeah, like Holy, Flare, and Ultima I really had barely used. So those, even though there's 3 strong attacks, they're underpowered. So that's what I'm trying to do right now is power these up, especially because I feel like they should be useful in the coming battle. I'm just gonna, I don't know, cure him. Hopefully this kills him. Ultima leveled up. Thunder and... Okay, so they did level up a decent amount there. I need to heal eye drops. How weak am I? I'm still... I'll probably do like one more battle for now before I move on. Okay, I'm going to cast Ultimate. These ones are actually pretty good ones to just mess with like this. I'm going to let him kill one. And I'm going to let him help. Let's see, my playing this on Steam. Nope. Xbox. I actually got it on Game Pass. It's free on Game Pass. I just actually beat Final Fantasy 1 on Game Pass just a short time ago. And that was fun. I just stumbled on it, kind of looking for something new to play. And then when I beat that, I noticed Final Fantasy 2 Pixel Remaster came out, and I decided to play that, give this a shot. And then I see 3 just came out, like within the last couple of days. I may take a little break before I go on to 3, just because in the last month I'll have played, I guess, 1, 2, 3, and 12. So I'll probably take a little break. But yeah, this is I'm playing on my PC, but it's through Xbox and Game Pass. Let's see, and I'm using Ultima, and if you wonder why I'm using like spells that don't seem to make any sense, I'm just trying to level them up a bit. But yeah, I've actually, before playing these versions, the Pixel Remaster, I'd never played 1 and 2. I'm enjoying them, they're good. 3 I have played, I never beat. I just because I was playing it on mobile actually, years ago, many years ago, like 10 years ago. Yeah, when I played it all those years ago, I was traveling and I was playing it while I was traveling, and in that process, yeah, I got pretty far. You know, it's perfect to play while you're traveling. But then when I stopped traveling, I got distracted from it and never went back. And at this point, it's been so long, I would have to just start over. So yeah, I may give the Pixel Remaster version a shot here pretty soon. So I've never played 6. I've heard 6 is really good. But I've always heard from people that it's one of the best. Let's see, what have I played? I've played 1, 2, I mean, mostly done with 2 at this point. 3, I have played some of, but I intend to go back and actually start over and finish. I've played 4 a long time ago. 7, 8, 9, 10, a long time ago. And then 12 I actually played fairly recently. But yeah, I've lots of grinding in 1, and I did grind a fair amount in 2. Man, I'm going to have to actually fight these guys. I was just kind of messing with them to try and level up, but they're casting status effects on everybody, so... Oh, well, that one ran away. But yeah, I'm enjoying this one quite a bit. My personal favorite of all the Final Fantasies is 9. Most people seem to like 7 the best. That's kind of the stereotype. And then I've heard 6 is really good. But yeah, so much grinding in that first one. You had to start grinding right off the bat in Final Fantasy 1. If you've already played 1 through 6, you probably know that. Like, yeah, I had to start grinding like instantly. I was shocked, like, because it's been a long time since I played like a classic RPG. You know, the difficulty level is kind of on another level. They really just throw you in. And yeah, I've heard there's short games, but they've been taking me a long time to beat them actually because of all the grinding. There's not a whole lot of length, I don't think, otherwise. Let's go heal. This guy will move. Alright, quick nap. I should be pretty close to the end. I don't know. I've never beat this. I guess you probably would know, but I've never beat it. I think I have to go now to. Well, I've recruited Leon into my party, and now we have to go fight the revived Emperor. I think he's probably the final boss, but this is like this at least the second time I've had a fake out where I thought I was about to go fight the final boss, and it turns out I wasn't. So hopefully this is it. But yeah, I'm just doing some grinding right now to prep for it because Leon was so weak when I got him. I don't want him to just get wasted. He had no magic and very low HP, and it's pretty weak. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1. It was pretty brutal. You really, I tried to not look up anything unless I absolutely had to. But it just kind of left you hanging completely, and you had to like just pick up on, just randomly ask one guy in a town 2 continents over, what to do next. And then the final boss, gosh, he was tough. But yeah, this one I've sporadically, glanced at walkthroughs and stuff, so I was getting stuck. But mostly this one's been a little easier, I thought, but we'll see. I haven't fought the final boss yet. Final boss in the first one, though, man, I did not think I was going to beat him. I did get lucky, though, and I managed to take him out. There we go, got him beat. Not leveling up their spells as quick as I would like here. And Leon is still so weak. I hate the fact that there's this revolving door of 4 members of my party, but I'm pretty confident he's going to be the last one at least. I mean, I don't know this because I have not beat the game, but yeah, definitely. Lots of random death and whatnot. So I did. I enjoyed Final Fantasy 1. I think I'm enjoying this one more. I don't think it was as tough though either, so that's probably part of it. And then 3, I played 3 many years ago, never finished, but I don't remember it that well. And I played a mobile version. It was like a 3D version on Kindle, so it wasn't, exactly the original. And I don't remember it that well. I remember I had the airship. I got far enough for that, but I don't really remember what was going on. So I would have to start all over anyway. So I do look forward to playing that one. But like I said, I probably need a break because in the last month and a half, 2 months, I've played 1, 2, and 12. So it'd be nice to try something different. Take a little Final Fantasy break. Four, 5, and 6, yeah. Yeah, I remember 4. It's been years. I mean, I never played the Pixel Remaster version of that or whatever. It sounds like that's what you played. I played it back in the day on, was it Final Fantasy Chronicles, which was Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger together. And that one was, Chrono Trigger is awesome, by the way, if you haven't played that. But I remember Final Fantasy 4 being pretty good, but it was so long ago that I guess my memory's not that great. But yeah, 5, I haven't really heard much about 5, and I've always heard 6 was really good. And then yeah, like 7 seems to be the stereotype that almost everybody likes. What's your favorite, like, of all the Final Fantasies you've played? That's cool. Yeah, it's just been too long. I don't remember what actually happened when I played, but I remember thinking it seemed pretty decent. But again, it was not the best example because I played a 3D updated version. I assume it's going to be graphically at least a lot different than the Pixel Remaster. But yeah, I remember liking it when I played. I regret not playing it more and finishing it. So far, your favorite is 5? Yeah, 7 and 10 is good. I don't like, what's his name? Main character, Titus, however you pronounce it. I don't like him at all. But that game is really good. Auron is about the coolest character in any Final Fantasy I can think of. So basically, you played 7 and 10, and then outside of that, you bought the Pixel Remaster and been playing through all the classics. So yeah, I've only been playing them here. Pixel Remasters 1 and 2. 4 I played forever ago, and then 7, 8, and 9 I played on PlayStation just forever ago when I was younger, and then 10 I think I played in college, and 12 I downloaded it forever ago and just kept not getting around to playing it, and then finally just played it within the last couple months. Yeah, I need to play 5. I don't know much about 5. I've never heard much about it. I wonder if they'll release that on Game Pass. It's convenient because it's free, right? Well, it's not free because you're paying for Game Pass anyway, but it's free with Game Pass. It'd be great if they release 5 on there, because I'll definitely play that. Let's see. Holy 7. I'm gonna try Flare now because I just need to level up my Flare too. On Switch. Okay, cool. Yeah, we just got a Switch too. I actually haven't even played it yet. My son has been playing what Pokopia or Pokotopia or whatever the new Pokemon game is, but need to give that a shot one of these days. Yeah, flare is doing like no damage, but I've barely used it this whole game. I'm just trying to level it up now. And it did level up, that's good. Not much, but... Recently picked the dual pack of 7 and 8 for Switch. Oh, cool, I didn't even know that existed. My son is young enough that he doesn't really know any of the Final Fantasies. I mean, my age, I was in high school when the big one, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 7, 8, and 9 came out, and then 11 came out while I was in college. 12 came out while I was in college too, but my PlayStation 2 broke as it was released, basically. And I was just, a poor college student. I couldn't afford a new one. So I just didn't get around to playing it for many years. But I like 12. 12's pretty good. What do you think of 8? Or actually, you haven't played 8 yet, have you? You picked up the 7 and 8 on Switch, but haven't played 8 yet. 8 is, I don't think, as good as 7 or 9 or 10 or 12, but it's okay. The card game's fun. Yeah, I haven't played. Well, the card game is fun. I didn't play a ton of it because I'm more of just like, okay, play the game, beat the story. But if you are into card games like that, it is a pretty good card game. It's a better card game than I've seen in most other games that have little card. The Witcher has Gwent, stuff like that. I thought the Final Fantasy VIII card game was pretty good. Although Gwent was pretty good. Yeah, yeah, I thought it was weaker for sure. I mean, it's hard to compare like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, any of the newer, well, they're not new anymore, but any of the little bit more modern ones to like 1, 2, and 3, right? Because these are so old. But I still not a huge fan at 8. And I didn't like the final boss. Not because it was so hard, it was just, I didn't like her. She was just lame. I'll try to avoid spoilers. But yeah, 9 was great. But yeah, it looks like you haven't played 9 yet either, right? 9's my favorite. I love 9. Vivi is probably my favorite character of all. Vivi and Auron from 10. They're my favorite characters that I can think of. But yeah, lots of grinding, as you said. That's literally all I'm doing right now. It's just grinding. But yeah, 9 is good. It is very just kind of traditional. It's not. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a safe game, right? It's just very, very typical. It doesn't introduce a whole lot of new mechanics or anything. It just feels like kind of traditional Final Fantasy. I think it's kind of a throwback to the old ones, but with good graphics. Well, good graphics at the time, right? Like when it come out in probably 2000, 2001, something like that. So it was good graphics from back then. I remember thinking it was amazing graphics back then. I mean, 8, I remember thinking it had outstanding graphics when it came out. And I was watching a video the other day, and I remember, I think it was Final Fantasy X I was watching a video of. My son was making fun of the graphics on it. And I'm like, dude, those graphics are awesome. Of course, they were all those years ago were awesome. But I still think a lot of them hold up okay. Do they look as good as stuff now? No, but they aren't half bad. I remember really liking the summons in 8. But yeah, if you haven't played Chrono Trigger, which like I said, that was with Final Fantasy 4 back in the day when I played it, that's really good too. I think they're doing a remake of it. I thought I'd heard that. I have no idea when it's coming out though. My whole party's got darkness. Doesn't really ever seem to matter. Doesn't actually ever seem to play a big impact. I do hate it when you rest, it doesn't cure status effects. I think that's stupid. Yeah, it's been a while since I had a PS1 or PS2. I actually never owned a PS3 or 4 or whatever. I stopped after PlayStation 2. I just kind of moved on to Xbox mostly, which is why I, for a while, fell behind on RPGs for quite a while actually. But back in the PS1 and PS2 days, I played a ton of console RPGs. Vagrant Story is a really good one if you ever played that. Parasite Eve's fun. Why can she? Oh, she forgot her magic. Vagrant Story is one of my favorite. It's very different. It's not like it's nothing like Final Fantasy. Same with Parasite Eve is very different too. But Chrono Trigger is really cool. Grandia is super cool. I don't know if you ever played that. It takes a little while before it gets good. And to be honest, Grandia 2 is better. And they're not directly connected, so you could play Grandia 2 without ever having touched Grandia 1. Yeah, I probably wouldn't play it on mobile either. I mean, I played Final Fantasy 3 on mobile. I mean, Kindle Fire. But in retrospect, I would prefer to play it on console. I mean, I never beat it, right? Because I don't really sit down and play mobile games all that much. Like, if it's a big, long game like that, I only did it at the time because I was traveling. Yeah, Chrono Cross is pretty good. I remember liking Chrono Trigger better, but I do think Chrono Cross is good. And then Grandia, like I said, if you ever get a chance. Wait, did I already heal? I did. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I actually just over the last summer sold most of my old PlayStation RPGs. I had quite a few, just PS1, PS2 RPGs, because I used to actually do a lot of video game reviews. Like, I guess semi-professional. Like I'd often get them sent to me for free, and then I'd play them. But I had them sitting in my parents' closet for like 20 years, so I went and finally just eBayed a bunch of them just because I didn't have the system to play them on anymore. But I had Grandia 2. I can't even remember what else. Magic Penguin, The Quest for Color, like a bunch of obscure like Japanese games, RPGs. What was the other one? Graffiti Kingdom. Those kind of games are. Most people have never even heard of them, but I had a bunch of weird RPGs like that. But I no longer have Grandia anymore either for that same reason. I didn't have any system to play it on anyway. So I figured get rid of the clutter from my parents' closet and make some money because some of those are worth something because nobody had them. Grandia 2 is the best though. I want to say I don't remember how many there were. I know I played the original. I played Grandia 2, the best. I know I played Grandia Extreme. I think there was a Grandia 3 too, but I can't remember. Let's see. I remember. I'm trying to think of some of the other older PlayStation 2. Ark the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits was fun. Wild Arms. I think I only played one game in the Wild Arms series. Um, well, Kingdom Hearts, of course. I only actually have played the first Kingdom Hearts game. I enjoyed it quite a bit, but I really didn't want to play a million games with a bunch of Disney characters in it. Like it was fun as a novelty, but I kind of wore off for me after the one time. Thank you for the conversation. It was a good one. Hopefully, see you around again. Maybe I'll get this game beat. Hopefully tomorrow. I mean, with all this grinding, hopefully I'll be strong enough to take out the final dungeon tomorrow. But good conversation. Flare leveled up. That's good. I think I'll probably do maybe one more battle and then save it and call it because it's getting late. I'll probably save and then just leave it here and then maybe do a little bit more grind in the morning before I proceed onto the dungeon. Well, heal probably. Ultima's getting to be decently strong. I mean, don't know. I just remember they promoted it earlier as being like the ultimate magic, right? But it doesn't seem to be doing crazy, crazy damage. I mean, it is high, I guess. Alright, any status effects? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go heal. And then I am going to call it. It is late, for me at least. I have some stuff to do before bed. I'm East Coast, so it's not exactly early. Well, or it is early, depending on how you look at it. But, okay, I'm going to save. I'm going to save right here, and then that way tomorrow when I come back I can do a little more grinding, but then I will go fight the final dungeon. I have no idea how long it is or how difficult it is. I assume it's going to be tough. I just don't want to deal with Leon being super weak when I get there and dying right off the bat. So, alright, well, wish me luck. Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a like, follow, and I'll see you again next time. Probably tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.